Hello everyone! Welcome and or welcome back. Another day. Can't really say that. I took a couple days off, I guess. But happy to be here. What the hell? I found out recently I hit my 1 year anniversary. How does that even compute? But supposedly it's a 1 year anniversary. I honestly don't know how that works. Been doing this for, I think, quite a bit longer than that, even though there was large... Okay, anyway, trying not to talk about me here. If it helps, I didn't do much entertaining myself during this process, and love not being tied down to anything. Welcome and or welcome back. How are we doing? How's it going? Good to be here, like I already said, but also just... hope you're doing all right, meaning hope things are going okay. It's just the beginning of the week, sort of part. But what was I going to say? I don't think you guys necessarily need a daily, but I'm not saying I shouldn't. I plan on doing this every day of my life, but it's great to sort of have an attraction sort of a thing. I'm just making this up, but that draws in people that aren't super, I don't know, negative or anything. I don't really get a lot of that. Not too much. Anyway, maybe we'll talk about that later. Who knows? Rihanna. So if it's all right with you guys, I'd like to move into talking about stuff that happened in the world, news or something. Not anything necessarily that's boring, but is it interesting if I bring up the fact that we find out, I don't think this was supposed to be a secret, but that celebrities are doing random people's weddings and stuff. I know, we've already heard about all this stuff, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit. If you're pursuing something like this, I mean, my initial reaction, I think, was fear. Just seeing it, and then finding out that it was a zoom in from a phone from real far away. I mean, what people will do. I like Rihanna, I should always say, ever since her Punk'd episode on MTV back in the day. But wow, it just makes me feel like, and I'm just wondering if we can all sort of get behind this a little bit. I'm sort of nervous today, don't mind me. But I want to have a go at hearing people say no to things. I mean, when do you stop saying no and start saying yes? I'm just a baby, but I feel like always holding somebody to, you want to state yourself, have some, self, whatever it's called, awareness, respect, dignity, whatever, and just constantly say no to everything is the way to go. When do we lose? It's just so fascinating. I feel like there was almost even a point where she might have been like, but what if I say no? Have you guys heard that story where Bobby Lee goes to, he brings it up on one of his more popular podcasts, where he goes to, I forget what country it was, Israel. And as soon as he lands, he gets bullied. He gets sort of pushed into this by one of his comedy friends, or like a comedy troupe, I guess. And every day he's out there, he finds out as soon as he lands, he's supposed to tweet something really positive about the country. What? I forget what country it was. It's not that important. It was a Middle Eastern country. Anyway, and then I wanted to maybe brush by, speaking of negative stuff on my channel, I watched Shane Gillis's performance again on SNL, and I'm so wrong. It might even be some hesitation into why I wanted to get back to this, but besides he almost did just one beat too much of, I thought you guys would love that sort of a thing. Anyway, so I'm considering changing the title of that video to Kind of Bombs. And then everybody that was negative is going to sound like they're a little too angry for the scenario. I don't know what's going to happen. We don't have to find out. Last thing. Speaking of other comedians that are in the top of their game, more like on top of the game, I did get a quick glance at a short video of Jeff Dye talking about how rap culture is trash. I believe that's the title. And he goes on for like a minute or something about just how these people showed up to one of his shows, and he just starts ragging on this group of rappers and just rap culture in general. And he goes far enough, but I don't believe fast enough to where it actually gets a comedic rise at you. But he's coming from such an innocent place. It's so weird that there was no joke in it. So weird. Did you guys see it? It doesn't matter. But I feel like when you decide to jump into the public sphere, you sort of have to tackle those things at the same time you make those decisions. No? Anyway, we gotta go, guys. I don't want it to be too long. I was gonna make up an army name for Shane Gillis's fans, but it's not the time. All right. Okay. Cheerios. Did I make fun of myself? Yeah. I told you guys I was wrong. All right. One of the main ingredients here. Cheerios, guys. In case, you didn't know some of the structure, I guess. Have a lovely one. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys around the bend. I'm sorry. I have to go, right? I mean, you guys are kicking me out. Okay. Toodles.